y'all? You rocking with Moochie, and this is Moochilla's Review. So hit the hammer, because you came through. And if you're finding my channel for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe. And what's up, y'all? It's Moochie back with another video, and I'm talking about Power Book 4 Force. The name of the episode is This Is Who We Are. This is episode 6. We're going to see what happens and what becomes of the trio with Diamond, Vic Flynn, and Tommy. And we're going to see Jannard causing some disruption in everything. And we are also going to see Diamond get breakfast for dinner and cookies for dessert. So this is my recap video of what's going down in episode 6. So let's get into it.
Sube. We was familia. Okay? I'm going to miss you, hermanita. Te amo pa' siempre. Puta! You blinded me, puta! You fucking blinded me! Almost!
So this episode starts out with Claudia with Tommy burying Ma's body. At this point, we see that Tommy is taking Claudia under his wing, and he's schooling her. He's letting her know with this game, murder is part of the business, and this is who we are. The next group that is burying their loved one is the CBIs, and they are burying Elijah. And this is the point where you see Jannard getting in Diamond's ear, basically to blame this whole thing about Elijah's death on Tommy. So basically he's trying to say that this is all Tommy's fault. And you also see Diamond hitting off Elijah's mom with some money. Next, you see the Flynn crew, and they are burying Simon, and they have a traditional Irish thing where they do the repast at the pub so he can have his last drink. So right here we see and we hear how bad Walter Flynn's cough is. Claudia hears it also, but he's brushing it off as nothing but bronchitis. But she feels like it's something else wrong with this. Walter Flynn confronts Vic about Simon's death, and he basically tells him whatever you're up to, his death was his fault, and he knew him since he was 3 years old. So the father's trying to kind of putting everything together. Vic then asks Claudia about the designer drug thing that she wanted to do, and she tells him that ship has already sailed and it was just a phase. Also that he was right about the whole thing. It's not going to make any money. Jannard, Diamond, and Vic cut ties with Tommy, so the CBI boys, Tommy and Vic, are done. They cut ties with him. They say that he's a risk to their organization, and they lost people, and he hasn't lost anybody's, and he's bad for business. So they basically buy his coke out, and they cut ties. Tommy's kind of mad about it, but he stepped off quietly and left it at that. Made a good profit for 38 on the coke, so he made a good $1 off of it. My question is, did Jannard set up the breakup? So Tommy is going to take his money and reinvest it in Dahlia. And he gets together with Claudia. Tommy decides to devise a plan to get investors into the drug Dahlia. And he decides to use the lock boxes instead of having face-to-face meets. Next, Walter Flynn's office gets raided by the FBI. The Flynns run a dialysis office. They want to see all the financial records and the shipping manifest, but Claudia is nowhere to be found, and Walter's having trouble working the program. So he's kind of antsy with the whole thing, but then finally Claudia shows up, and she's able to get in there, and she gets them to manifest, and they leave. But Walter Flynn is highly upset at Claudia because she was not here and she was nowhere to be found when all of this was going on. Jannard is happy that Tommy is out of the picture, so Jannard wants to set up an escrow account and put money aside for when the Serbs circle back so they can pay them off to keep the pipeline. Now y'all know this is not going to happen. They're either going to kill them and take the pipeline, or they're going back to war again if this happens. But Diamond tells him it's a smart idea. And if it wasn't for Tommy, they wouldn't have had the pipeline. So he's not even trying to give Tommy what credit he's supposed to have for opening up this pipeline and providing business for the CBIs. Next, Walter Flynn is passed out in his office, and Paulie finds him. He tells him that he needs to tell his children that he's sick and he doesn't want anything to happen like what happened with his sister, aka Walter Flynn's wife. He also tells him that the Serbs were hit, but no one's taking the claim of hitting them. Next, Claudia, Tommy, and Liliana stake out a convention center to use this as a drop spot for Dahlia. And they stake out the place. So Tommy has everything worked out to a science where he has small cameras in the locker where he's leaving the product, so he's going to see who picks it up, who will be leaving the money, and there's no hand-to-hand transactions that's being done. So this is really smart to me. Also, we get to see Tommy in a fitted suit. Let me know what you guys think about the suit. I'm hearing the fellas don't really like this, but the ladies like the suit. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Next, we see D-Mac, JP's son, following Tommy around. And to me, it looks like Tommy knows that he's being followed. I feel like he sees him. I wish he would have went around the corner and grabbed this little dude. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that Tommy knew he was being followed? Next, we see Miss Soto and her crew. And she is getting an invitation to get introduced to Dahlia by Liliana. And Liliana handled this like a G. And they're going to try and meet up, and they take the keys to go get this stuff out of the locker. Next, Liliana is making her rounds. Now she meets up with the Hasidic Jews. She gives them the key to the lockbox, and they are going to get a tester also of Dahlia and get their introduction as well. So both of the head bosses go to the lockers to get this product. And I'm surprised that they didn't send someone else to go pick this up, but they went themselves to get this. And they also had a burner phone, and they get a text, and now they're going to follow suit with everything. Next, we see the feds, and they pull over Paulie. They pull him over, and they basically tell him that Walter Flynn is in their sights, and if he goes down, he could get a lot of years too. And they want him to cooperate. And he's like, no way, he's not cooperating. And he's not even trying to hear them at this point. To me, they came off half-cocked when they went in that office, as well as approaching Paulie. This was too soon. They don't have a leg to stand on. This was a bad idea on the Fed's part. So Tommy is with JP, and they're basically, he's helping them move this stove. Tommy asked JP, how did he get so far into debt? And he says how he was fighting for custody of his son, then his father got sick, and then everything happening with the bar. So as he's talking to Tommy, JP wants to know the truth. And he said, I told you, and he said, stop blowing rainbows and sunshines up my butt. And D-Mac hears all of this. And it looks like he was disgusted, like he heard this, like, oh, this is his boyfriend that he's talking to, his father. But he misinterpreted everything, and JP wants to get down with Tommy's business, and he's letting him know, I'm not letting you nowhere near this. The question is, do you think Tommy's going to stick to his word and keep JP away from the business? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Next, we see Jannard and Diamond checking out the pipeline and how it's working, and it's flowing well. But they need to lock it down before the Serbs circle back. And Jannard wants to know why Diamond picked him to be in charge. And he thought it was something special, but it's just because I picked you because you're my blood. You think this is the answer that Jannard wanted to hear, or he wanted to hear something else? So Reggie is blowing up Claudia's phone. Tommy schools her once again and tells her she got to get a burner phone. She got to get a burner phone, and we need to just dead him. He don't get no re-up until everything is set up. And she wants to include him in because that is her friend. Tommy lets Claudia know, when you got a product this good, there are no friends in the game. And we need to keep him at a distance. Next, they go and find the doctor because they got to get this product made because they got a big order to fill. D-Mac goes and meets up with Jannard, and he tells them he's not with following this guy. Find somebody else to do the job. I don't want to do this. I'm out. And he's like, well, what got you spooked? And he says, look, find somebody else to do this. Here's your money back. I'm done. And he walks out. So Vic tells Gloria she's coming to the family dinner. And he's not going to hide who he is. And he's his own man. And he's making his own moves. And just as everything happens, somebody comes around the corner shooting. And guess what? Gloria's the one to fire back. What are your thoughts of Gloria shooting back before Vic? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Next, Diamond goes to his favorite diner, the Old Men's Diner. And he's having a meal, but somebody is in his seat and she is fine to him. So Adrian and Diamond have breakfast for dinner. And Diamond has Adrian's cookie for dessert. But she Googles him after they hit it off. And I want to know what's her angle. What y'all think about this girl, y'all? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Next, Tommy, Liliana, Claudia, and Lauren Williams, the doctor, they try to assure her that no one's going to hurt her, but they just need her to make some more of this product. And she's like, I'm not a drug dealer. And this girl is scared. She's not anywhere near the street life. They're going to get for her whatever she needs, and they just want her to make this product. And also, I guess, teach Liliana. Next, we see Miss Soto and her crew, and they try this product. But she gives it to one of her workers first, and he tries it, and he's open. He's open off of it. He likes the high, and so does she. So she is on board, ready to get this product and get things moving. She says, count me in. I'm mad at Vic for the simple fact that he rushed home to tell his father that he got shot at. And Walter Flynn was quick to blame this on the CBIs, but no. He says they were clearly white, so he knows that they're Serbs. So now Walter Flynn already knew about the hit, but now he knows that his son is involved. Walter Flynn also knows that Vic was making moves with Tommy, so he's highly upset about all of this. Now you know Adrian done came back to Diamond House for round 2, so she want breakfast with dinner and giving him the cookie for dessert again. What's up with this girl? What do y'all think about her? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Reggie Pina is back and he's pissed off. He has no re-up. She had took his money and he wants some answers. He's pissed off because he feel like he got played because he's from the west side and he is not playing with Claudia. He basically smacks her up a little bit and it goes sideways and Claudia bucks him down, yo.
You bunch of cunts. You fucker. Peter Mirkovic comes after my boy and my family. I'll burn this fucking side to the ground. And I'll kill every motherfucking cunt that he's ever loved. It's second thought, she can tell him.
So finally, we see the true gangster that Walter Flynn is. He strutted in there, blew all three of them away, and walked away cool and took a shot while doing it. So I want to know what's going to come of this. What are we going to see happen behind this? Walter Flynn is mad. Is he going to get back at Tommy? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So that was my review of This Is Who We Are, episode 6. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the hammer. Let me know that you stopped by. Tune in for my future videos. And I'll talk to you soon. Later.